Oh, this ain't good. Hi. You guys watch the intro. I'm gonna go find out if stream is on for tonight. I'll be back in a second. Okay, hi. I don't even have my glasses. I gotta go get my glasses. I think we're okay. So remember how I complained about the Bamboo Lab door? How it likes to go like this, and it just kind of hangs out into the open. Well, guess how it was, because I had just printed something and I took it out. And then I dropped something, and then I went down to get the thing I dropped, and then I came upwards, and tempered glass is hard. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I'll be back in 1 second.
Installation. Let's play.
Okay, we'll make do. We'll make do. There we go. I don't know, what's YouTube's rule with blood? Yeah, head wounds are not fun. They, I got a nice, about that long gash on the top of my noodle right now. But, luckily, I think it's not that deep. It's more, I caught the edge. It's a rounded edge, but it's still hard. And when you're, you know, coming up, yeah. So, does it bleed? I bleed. Did I glue it? Super glue? I'm not gonna get super glue. Like, I'm trying to preserve what I have up there. Okay, I don't want to super glue it together. So that was fun. Release some coolant. Just a little bit. So how's everyone doing today? What are we doing today? Who am I? Where am I? What am I? My name's Taylor. It is Saturday night and I'm at home. My name is Taylor. It is Saturday night and I am at home. There we go. Yeah, there. Another reason to get the P1P. Another reason to get the P1P. Back in position. Okay, what are we doing? I gotta. Oh, that threw me off. Did I put the giveaway up? Is the giveaway up? Enter to win filament. Polymaker type stuff. Do it now. Link in description. Pin message. There we go. Forgot to say the date. It is Saturday, the 14th of January. My name is Taylor, and I am at home. I know, the Falcon launch is tomorrow. I thought it was today. If we were going to go live early, I was actually planning to go live early today so we could watch the Falcon launch, but that's tomorrow. So I got to heat this up. How do I do that? So temperature, preheat PLA, preheat hotend. Are you doing your thing? Okay, it is. Cool. I gotta get the filament out. So, if for those that don't know the whole name, date, location, it's a concussion thing. If you think somebody has a concussion, keep asking them that question. If they start answering it incorrectly, that's bad. Okay, alcohol will help. I do have alcohol, but it's upstairs. And head wounds are notorious for bleeding a lot, so thinning the blood probably ain't a good idea. I don't think it's as bad as it looks. I have a picture of it. I don't think I can show it, but I might post it on the Discord with spoiler tags if somebody wants to see it. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. I really don't want to post this because, wow, my hair, wow, a direct overhead shot of my hair is not good. Okay. Spoiler. Okay, so I posted a picture on the Discord. If you're interested, and because apparently anything that goes wrong with the bamboo is me sabotaging it in the name of Prusa. There's proof that it did draw blood. This ain't WWF or WWE, shows my age. I don't think that kind of stuff. Okay. So if you want to see, there's a picture of it on the Discord. That isn't too bad. No, it's long though, and it was bleeding a lot worse at first, and it kind of stopped. So, and the problem is it's hair. I actually recorded a video with my. If you look at my overhead camera right now, it's kind of in this position because I was actually like doing this to see what the hell happened, so I could see what happened. Okay. My name is Taylor. It is Saturday, January 15th. I am at home. No, 14th. 14th. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 14th. It hurts. It actually hurts. Okay. Not WWF. It's WWE. It used to be WWF when I was a kid when I watched it. Okay. Overhead for inspecting. Exactly. I was actually... No lie, I recorded that video as a, like, because I didn't know how bad it was, so I recorded the video because I could only, when I'm over here, I only have the little preview screen, so I can't really see how bad it is. And I was actually gonna DM Doc, be like, "Hey Doc, you're a doc. Do I need stitches?" And then I watched it full screen. I'm like, okay, it ain't that bad. But that literally happened like 2 seconds before I went live. Like I was getting like, the reason I hit the go live button was because I was like, oh shit, I might have to cancel the stream. That's why I went live a little early. James Miller, 5 gifted memberships. Cheers. Okay, so plan tonight is we need to rebox this back up. because for those that don't know, this was a white elephant prize. There we go. This was a white elephant prize for the giveaway on the New Year's Eve giveaway, and somebody won it, and they requested that I fix it up. Good night, Calvin. You are supposed to be in bed. Go to bed. So they requested that we fix it, or I fixed it before sending to them. I needed a new firmware install and whatnot, so we did that. So now I got to box it back up. I actually just planned on doing it today, but I figured, you know, I'll do it on stream because I was actually kind of busy today with some stuff. And then afterwards, we're gonna start on a little, we're gonna call it a live project. I kind of want to do some projects this year, and one of them is we have a printer in need of some love. We have this guy. This is a Monoprice Delta. It is missing parts, as you can see. Quite a few parts, but it's got its motors and it's got its effector and it's got its hot end. So the plan is we're going to figure out what we're doing with that tonight. We're going to brainstorm some project ideas with this. Yeah. So we're going to try and have some fun with it and figure out something that we can do with it. Here's some USD for that head bandages. Also, I have 4 of these now. So this was fun. The front face on the V02, when we build it, you could do the fancy multicolor thing. Oh, there we go. Found the first aid kit. I'm gonna keep this in the room now. Put you right there. So the plan is, I wanted to do a multicolor thing. It took me 4 prints to get this right. The first one, the layer, the Z offset was too wrong because there was the issue with the bamboo, which I fixed with tape. But you can't live adjust Z on a bamboo. The first layer is the first layer. And then I fixed that, so my first layers are good. But then I had 2 of them in a row where I had a little bit of smooge, like sully the part, like. So I didn't want little purple. So I cleaned the whole hot end, and then I printed it again. So there we go. So I finally got one. Only took 4 attempts. Yeah. And now I think I gotta print all the accent parts because I only have like the purple color parts. So these could all go in the bin. Isn't that what the LiDAR is for? The LiDAR, I don't know what. The LiDAR is only used, to my knowledge, as far as I'm aware, and I've talked to people that know about it a little bit more than me, the LiDAR really only is for flow and the bed mesh. But Z offset and everything, that's handled by the 3 piezo sensors, the 4 sensors in the bed. So when the nozzle hits the bed, that's your Z offset. That's what it does for that's what it's doing in the 3 corners. That's how it does that. Hi David, you missed the fun. Okay, so now we have to put this printer in a box so we can get rid of it and send it to the lucky winner. And I got to fill the box with goodies. And then we're gonna start talking about the project. And then luckily I do have a printed replacement for the piece we're missing. Another fire? No! It was still the bamboo's fault though. If you're on my Discord, go see what the spoiler image is. You remember how I've complained multiple times about this door? How it sticks out into the open? Yeah, if you drop something below it and then stand up real quick, you'll smash your head into it and cut yourself. It hurts. Ask me how I know. Okay. I need some sympathy filament. Is there Jesse super absorbent? Not that doesn't stick to skin. That might be useful. The bamboo cabal is getting its revenge. I shall have my revenge. Okay, so what goes with this printer? I probably should have kept the bags for this out. That goes with this printer. This goes with this printer. Send him some polyalchemy. I don't think he has any polyalchemy. That's why we're not able to buy it. Would you like to know more? Yes. Yes, I would. Nope, that's not that one. There we go. So we did print the boat. The boat did finish printing. If you're wondering how the boat printed, it printed like a boat. It's a Benchy. You've seen one, you've seen them all. There you go. So it did print the boat pretty good. So we're good there. Backpack power. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't want to do a backpack because it's been done. Mitch already has one and it's bigger. So I don't want to do a backpack that's already been done. Fanny pack. Well, we were joking, I think on one of the streams we were joking about a top hat. Make it a top hat printer. I should probably unbuckle all this stuff. My head hurts. We'll see if I go a full stream right now. My head actually hurts. A top hat. Yeah, so we got to figure out something to do with it. So it's 12 volt. It is 12 volt. It's a monoprice Delta. It ain't got no balls. It ain't no high speed crazy thing. A drone printer. I don't think we can make it light enough to fly, or at least light enough that any of my quads can pick it up. You'd be surprised how much some of these can lift, but it's not that much. French, like a baby. I'll be crane. Is it crane? Crane or crane? Who's the guy from Ninja Turtles? Who's the guy from Ninja Turtles? Krang. Okay. Mounted on a Roomba. I don't have a Roomba. Coda would destroy a Roomba. Vanilla Ice Bro. That's the second Ninja Turtle movie. Stick the Delta on the base of your Death Racer. I'd have to rebuild the Death Racer. The Death Racer, and I'm thinking tonight we just try to get some movement out of the machine, and we call it there. So, see if we can get it moving, and just kind of figure out a plan, and then we'll move from there. Oh wow, I should have. This is gonna suck. That's V upset like that tractor trailer cab. Yeah, I've seen that. So I was thinking, because it's common on solar panels, I could do solar powered, but I don't know how big of a solar panel I would need to power it, because it's 12 volt. It's like a 30 or 40 watt heater cartridge, no bed. Obviously we're not going to have a heated bed in it. I'm just wondering like how much power this thing actually needs to operate, and how much can we cut that down? That's still hot. 12 volt, no heated bed. Why not clipperize it? Okay, so I could put Clipper on it, and I might put Clipper on it. The thing is, if I put Clipper on it, then we need a controller board and a Raspberry Pi. Whereas if I leave it with its stock controller board or Marlin or RepRap, I'd like RepRap because I like being able to edit the config without having to recompile it every bloody time, especially on something you're tinkering with. I don't want to have to run a controller board and then also a Raspberry Pi. There's buck converters then. It's extra stuff you need. 100 watts. So I don't think we're pushing 100 watts out of this. So high cost as much as the Delta. Exactly. Let's service from Bavaria. Is that hello? Hello. You still need batteries. Oh, I know I would need batteries. I know I would need batteries. But I wouldn't need like it would if I'm running off solar, it would just need to be like a small battery to basically keep it going when the clouds come out. So make it like a survival printer or something. Okay. So all this goes in the box. Can't forget the rubber ducky. That's important. My head hurts. It actually hurts. Ow. Put a Rapido with CHT in it. It's got 100 millimeters of print volume. I'm gonna fill that up in 2 seconds if I put a Rapido on it. Ford Focus. I don't know if my Ford Focus has the power to power a printer. Plus, Joel already did that. Joel put his, was it Prusa Mini? He put that in his Maverick and drove around. So somebody's already done that. I want to get a Ford Maverick. I can't get one because Ford doesn't bloody make enough of them. There we go. Okay. Okay. Make a solar, we need an MPP charge controller for keeping battery up. Yeah, I know. I know I need a bunch of stuff to do solar. That's the thing. That's what we're trying to figure out today. Is basically the goal today is to see if we can get it moving. Get it doing something. And then afterwards, figure out what we can do with it. Like what kind of project we can potentially do with it. If you make it solar, or already read that. Need hundreds on solar, if not thousands, run a printer on solar. Yeah. I could go. Okay, so there's the solar, and then I go the opposite and go and lean into the meme and make it the most powerful printer ever and use it like a diesel generator to run it or something stupid like that. It's got 500 horsepower. It's like when Top Gear made a blender that was powered by a V8. Same thing. Now what? My head hurts. Make it RC printer. You won't need to G-code it. You just jog around with the controller and use a little nitro engine. Yeah, you got the little nitro engines, but you need to convert it to power somehow. Like I could just lipo. Like I have lipos. It's 12 volt. If I put in a, oh, I gotta take this off. So it's 12 volt. If I convert it to, or what is it? So 3S is, trying to remember here. 3S is 7.4 volts. So that probably won't power it. Or that's 2S. 3S is 11. What is 3S? That's 4S. Did I run it off 3S? Did I just run it off a 3S battery? Is 11 volts. Yeah, 3S is 11 volts when fully charged. Yeah. So I could just run it off 3S. Don't forget that. Yeah, I gotta sign this printer. Is this a white marker? Scratch paint repair stick. No. the problem is the printer's all black and all I have are black and, oh, yeah, black and blue markers. Oh, I can sign it there. 1 second here. I can sign that part. Dress lipo. Steampunk. Make it steam powered. 1 second here. There we go. It is signed. What did I sign? You will find out when you get it. Unless I left the overhand cam on. Did I? No. You need to run it off 4S pack. Yeah. 4S makes more sense. And all you do is just put a regulator in it, right? Like a 12-volt regulator, just to make sure you're feeding it 12. But you would need a pretty beefy regulator. You would need like because I think the power supplies that come with these printers are like 12 or like 6 or 7 amp. These things don't use a ton of power, and it's going to use even less if I'm not running a bed. Find an old windmill. I don't really have those around me. I have wind turbines, but the government might not like that. Nitro engine. Okay, so where does this go? This goes here. That goes there. Harbor Freight. I don't have Harbor Freight. I live in Canada. We have Princess Auto. We have Princess Auto up here. We ain't got no Harbor Fraud. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's boxed up. Did I put the ducky in there? Yeah. So I'm gonna fill it with some goodies, but I don't want to do it all on camera in case they're watching. But one of them, you are getting yourself a classic MZ bot sticker. These aren't made anymore. They're kind of an OG Voron thing. So hydroelectric. so let's see what we got here. Let's dive into it. So that's that. We're probably not going to do a full stream tonight. My head actually kind of hurts quite a bit. My name is Taylor. It is January 14th. It is Saturday, and I am at home. Did somebody donate $10 and I missed it? Somebody donated $10 and I missed it. Sorry. Take some Tylenol. That's upstairs, along with the alcohol. Okay, so what are we working on here? So let's pull up the actual specs. MP select mini delta. Is it okay? Monoprice mini delta. This is what we are looking at. This is what I have. It is discontinued. So the story with this was at Earth Auto Drop had a bunch of these and he didn't want to bring them back. So he gave, like, the Voron booth was across the aisle from him. So he gave, like, me and a few other people on the Voron team. He's just like, take them. I don't want them. So these were, like, taken apart and used as part of auto drop test things. Ooh, who was that? Who is that? Who is that? Tank Erden gifted 10 community memberships. Cheers. Also next week, community stream, member stream. Bicycle dynamos. Okay. So, as part of the modifications to use this with the auto drop, there was some stuff removed. Namely, I don't have a front screen on this. I don't have the bed. I don't have the bottom. I don't have the power supply. However, I'm just realizing I might have an alternative to that if it's somewhere. I know I have a power supply. I have a 12-volt power supply somewhere, and I'm just realizing that now. Are you the power supply or are you for the battery? You are for that laptop. Are you the 12-volt power supply? No, you are not the 12-volt power supply. Are you the 12-volt power supply? No, you are for the laptop. Anyways, I have a 12-volt power supply somewhere from my Monoprice Select Mini. Oh, Dana Hunt gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. Print the part that's needed. Done. So I'm pretty sure I do have a 12 volt somewhere that I can power this with if I wanted to. I just kind of don't know where it went because it was for my Monoprice Select Mini, and it's been a hot minute since I've used my Monoprice Select Mini, obviously. But I do know I have it somewhere. I just kind of don't know where. So I'm gonna have to go digging for that at some point. But I do have a 12 volt normal power supply. Like I do have a traditional 12 volt power supply. Yeah, right here. So like I do have a 12 volt power supply right here. So we do have a way to power this thing. So let's take stock of what I actually have on hand right now. Why are 2 chats displayed? What do you mean 2 are displayed? 12 volt, 10 amps. Is that what this power supply is? Quiet driver says, let's see, new one. So it's a 110 by 120. So if it's 12 volts, what's the ohm calculator? Ohm calculator. You have a screen? I don't have a screen. I don't have the screen. I don't have, the front panel was removed because it had an ejection system. So we've got 12 volt and we're running, let's say it's a 40 watt heater. So that's 3 amps on the hot end, plus the stepper motors, which are NEMA 17s. So we're gonna need like 5-6 amps to move this. This power supply will handle it. It's 150 watt. So yeah, this is 12 amp. That's fine. 48 watt for the motor. Yeah, I'll convert it to that. So, the reason I was really looking for that power supply though, is I want to see if this will even turn on, because I have a controller board for it, which this fits, but this is only 1 amp. We might be able to move it. We might be able to make this move. Let's see what we got here. We got, oh my God, this is, oh, wrong screen, overhead. So we got our controller here. I got a reset USB. This is missing. I don't know what this plugs into. What do you plug into? A 12 volt 5 amp PSU. Okay. What do you, okay, this was probably for the screen then, which I don't have, unfortunately, because it came with a touchscreen, and I actually had, I don't have it anymore. It fell on the floor and I stepped on it. The screen for my Monoprice Lite Mini, but it's not compatible because that was a rotary dial. Don't call me. That should be Brave. That's not a issue. I've got this for now, and then I don't know how we're gonna power this one, and it's actually operational. That's the thing. So let's. We've got everything's hooked up. So we got the motors. We've got end stops. Yes. So I don't have any of the screws that hold this together because I think it's supposed to you just kind of, I don't know how you're supposed to screw this together. I'll figure it out. I think this just kind of goes over top. Yeah. There we go. Haha! Look at that. Look at that. Thank you, Timmit. Timmit designed this stupid little bracket to cover it up. Okay, so let's power it up. I'll connect to it via USB and I'll see if we can get it to home. Do I think it has firmware? I don't know. I'm hoping it's running the original firmware for the Delta. Okay, the light flashed green for a second and it's off. Does that mean it's not on? 1 amp probably isn't enough. Just to run the board? Really? Like, just to run the board, you don't think that's enough? Do I have a barrel jack? I do have a barrel jack. Does this fit? No, it's a different style. Dang it. Where is my 12 volt power supply? Where is my 12 volt power supply? Oh, wait. I think it's in the other room because I used it. The Comgrow had one. Oh, hey, puppy. You want to come say hi? Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is this it? Is this it? No, where's... This might be it. This might be it. 12 volt? 24 volt. Shit. That's 24 volts. Where's the Comgrow? The Comgrow's in the other room. Where is the Comgrow power supply? Let's see, hopefully it's with the Comgrow. Or with the 3018. 3018, where is your power supply? I need it. It's plugged into something. No, that... Shit. That ain't gonna work. I'm like, it's plugged into something. And I'm like, this ain't it. And I don't even think it's the same barrel jack. No. Shit. My head really hurts right now. USB cable and pro interface. Yeah, USB should be able to power it, right? So the problem is I'm gonna have to lose this camera because I need a long USB extension. It's not being powered at all from USB. USB ain't doing anything. Put an ice pack under my hat. I might end up doing that. Check the other room. I know I have a power supply in here somewhere. I just don't know where. It's got to be in here somewhere. Because everything's 24 volts now. That's the problem. So everything is moved to 24. So that's that. Are you in here? No. Are you in here? No. Yeah, I don't know. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. Oh, oh, oh. Are you it? This might be it. Where are you plugged into? You're plugged into over there. Come over here. What are you? What are you? 12 volt, 5 amp. Aha. Aha. 12 volt, 5 amp. Are you the right type of barrel? You are. Awesome. It just flashed. Oh. Prompter phase? Where's prompter phase? Prompter phase. Is it prompter phase or what is it? There we go. 13 connect. I don't think it's, yeah. So I'm thinking we got a no-go on this controller. Yeah. Okay. So this controller is dead stick. I'm writing this controller off as dead because it's just not. You plug it in. And it just like flashes for a second. And that's it. So we're gonna need a new controller for this. So let's strip it down and put it into a state where we can kind of get it ready for rebuilding. So what? Nothing's labeled. Nothing is labeled. I'm assuming that's hot end. So I will say these monoprice boards are actually kind of nice because it's a pretty simple form factor. So SKR Pico. I don't think I have one. Check the polarity on that DC adapter. Aren't they all the same? Cheers, Theodore. A FISAC board. I do, but I try to avoid, I'm trying to avoid clipper, and also, this FISAC board, I believe is 24 volt only. I think I can run, actually, I think I could run on 12 volt. Maybe. It just says in 24 volt. I'm assuming you could run it on 5 or on 12 volt. So they aren't all the same. Okay. The board from the Ender 3. Well, if I'm going to use an Ender 3 board, I have the demo board, which this is like I use for projects, but that's running firmware that's not fit for human eyes right now. Okay, let's get this fixed, because right now it doesn't have a bed, and it's, so I gotta figure out how to hold this together somehow. Can I screw it from the bottom? No, it's missing a bottom plate too. Can I put it on its head? Let's take this hand, I kind of like the handle, but I'm gonna get the handle off for now. Center positive. Cool. I have no way to tell it what this one is. It doesn't say on it. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is center positive too. That's a center positive PSU. I got a third. Yeah, I can mill a bed. We'll have to CAD one out though. Oh, that's chunky. That is chunky sounding. And of course I can't get at this one because there's a bloody motor in the way. That's okay. There are ways around that. It's all sheet metal. This thing is flexing like crazy. So what do we do with this? What are we doing with this, guys? What are we doing with this? There's that screw even out right there. Ow. Huzzah. Okay. There we go. Why don't you use a ramp board like the original Warren kit? I could, but it's kind of big. There's not a lot of room under the hood with this. So that's another thing I gotta figure out is like power supply and whatnot. Like what is the smallest 12 volt power supply? Because I don't even know, like, because I don't know how we're gonna power this yet. Do I want to do solar and battery power to make this like a field printer, like something you could take out into the woods? Do I want to just get it going? Like I could put anything in it just for bench testing. Milwaukee M12. Milwaukee M12. How much power? How long could you run that off Milwaukee M12 batteries? Field side spare drone part printer. That would be kind of cool. That would be like, this is a pretty compact package. It's not going to be as compact as like a folding printer, obviously, but just something that, you know, if you could run it off a LiPo, just have a converter in it that would drop 6S down to 12 volt. And then you could just plug your packs in and just run it off of because here's the thing, if you're doing replacement drone parts or field stuff for you need TPU, which you don't need a heated bed for TPU. Yeah, 4S and a 12 volt regulator. Yeah, so we could yeah, I work on one of these monoprice mini deltas a couple years ago. It's truly ridiculous. Everything needs to be replaced. Yeah. Power supply needs to be 5 volts bare minimum, so I made a power supply on old Xbox 360. Okay. And in the stream and gather supplies for around too. So today we're just brainstorming stuff. So PC waterproof regulator. Yeah. 24 to 12 volt step down. So you could feed basically anything here. This would feed anything you feed into it up to 24 volts and make it 12 volts. And we would only need like 5 amps because we're just running a hot end. I could do that. 12 volt car battery, yeah. So what I would like to do, like, okay, so let's get a word pad up in here. Let's see here. This is gonna be a community project. We're gonna do this as a community project. Old Xbox. But here's the thing, I want to be able to print on the go. So kind of what I'm thinking is just have like an XT60 connector hanging out that you could plug in different power supplies. So you could plug in a LiPo, you could plug in an actual power supply, you could plug in jump cables and hook it up to your 12-volt car battery. So I'm thinking it would be like it would run off whatever we make a survivalist printer. We try to make a printer that can run off whatever the heck you feed it. I'm thinking. Aren't mobile laptop? Nah, they're like 18 volts, aren't they? Aren't most laptop stuff 18 volts? Teaching tech it is cool. I don't watch a lot of teaching tech, so I'm hoping I'm not, you know, doing something that somebody did similarly, but like we're doing this live, so we're figuring this out as we go. 19 volt. Okay, checking. You already made a portable printer with battery. I'm not just thinking batteries though. Anyone can do batteries. I'm thinking okay. I know this printer's shit, but we try to make it like an anything printer. Like you can plug a car battery, you can plug a LiPo in it, you can plug in solar panels, you can plug in whatever. So I'm thinking I've got the DXF for this. We make it so that we could plug LiPos into it, or car batteries, or whatever. Or you hook it up to your bike and you pedal power it or something. But the first thing is, this has to move. That's the first thing. So what are we gonna move this with? Taco Raven? Okay. So these end stops are 3-pin, which kind of sucks. Because most end stops on most boards now are 4-pin. Right? What end stops does it even have? Optical. This has optical end stops. It's got optical end stops. So we got optical end stops, and they're 3-wire. Do I need all 3 wires on these? Because a lot of these compact boards that I would like to use run off of, they just have 2-wire end stops. That's going to be a problem. Someone needs to keep optical means power. Yeah, so I could just wire them all into just a 12-volt, right? Because you're gonna have a power line and then a signal and a ground, right? So you signal and ground the normal ones. So you would signal and ground the normal ones, and then power is power. So let's figure out what is what on this. Science time, kiddies. You guys want to do some science? Once I find where I put my multimeter. Yeah. Okay. They could be 12 or 5 volt. Yeah, good point. So center is that. None of these are going to ground. That's ground. Do none of these pick up on ground? Is there ground on this? That's usually ground. Okay, so this is ground. Okay, so black is ground, so I'm assuming red is power and white is signal. So what is... So how is the bed not connected to the ground? But it's not 5 volt. I don't think it's 5 volt. Shoot. They're color coded. Never trust color coding on wires. Sensorless may be easier. Is it a hard stop at the top? Yeah, we could do sensorless. Yeah, we'll just do sensorless. Okay. We'll just go sensorless. Okay. So, can you run sensorless on pretty much any... RepRap can run sensorless, right? I believe. I think. Are you normal JSTs? Please tell me you're normal freaking JSTs. You are! Yay! Red is 5 volt. Okay. Is it a good idea on deltas? You're right. It's going to be a horrible idea on deltas. Because sensorless is your Z offset. We don't have a bed probe. We don't have a bed probe on this. So we need end stops. We need physical end stops on this thing. What do we have in there? There is a blade there. I could mount an end stop, but I'd have to cat up something to hold it. Because we do have there's a little PCB board there. You can see there's the end stop, okay? There's a little PCB board there. Let's take one of these side panels off. And, oh man, that would be a night. Oh, there's like a billion screws to take these side panels off. I'm just trying to think if we can like commandeer the board and solder a clicky switch to it. There are 3 additional switches on the bed plate for. Yeah, we're gonna just go to a flat bed. It's the I'm gonna mill like a piece of acrylic to sit on top of there, and that's the bed. So, breakout board that steps down 24 volts, 12.5. Yeah. Red power, white signal, black ground. That's what I'm assuming, and I'm assuming it's 5 volts for the signal. So I'll just have to pull the 5 volt and convert that somehow. I'm trying to think what else we can possibly do. Let me see if I have any controller boards with barrel jacks, because I'm trying to figure out how we can what setup I can use that's the absolute simplest to get this thing moving. I don't think I have any controller boards that are barrel jacked. That one doesn't have one for sure. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a power supply here. Shit. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a power supply. I do have a ramps. I could just do a ramps, but you know, we're better than that. Yeah, we're gonna have to use a power supply. Okay. We're gonna have to use a power supply to power this. Woo! Yeah, KP3S. Yeah, it's 24 volts, so that's no bueno. This is a 12 volt system. Okay, so let me steal these off here. A close up of the old board. I'm pretty sure it's 12 volt. I don't think these are 24 volt. If it's actually, is there an easy way to tell if it's 12 or 24 volt? I don't know if it's the Delta 1 or the Delta 2 though. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure it's 12 volt. My monoprice like mini was 12 volt, but I never actually checked this. Is it 12 volt? Factory's 12. That's okay. That's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure. It's only fine. Connected. I would need a new heater and a new fan. Need a new heater and a new fan. But the reason I want to do 12 volt, it's a lot easier to drop things down to 12 volt than to bring them up to 24 volt. So if we're running this off batteries, a lot of batteries are already 12 volt or around there. So I don't want to have to boost it up to 24 volt. It's a lot. I think it's a lot easier to just leave it at 12 volt and call it a day. I think that makes more sense. What's the model number? I don't know. We don't have a plate on here that tells me the model. We're kind of missing that. Like I have a bunch of 12 volt power supplies already. So we're already set on power. Like this is an LRS 15012, which I bought for the original V0. This right here was the very first thing that I bought for V0, because V0 way back in the day during the original development cycle had a ramps in it. That's how long ago it was. It has been a hot minute since the original development for V0 started. Much has changed. Are deltas worth getting nowadays? I think deltas are okay. There are good deltas. The V400 is great. I love the V400. I just don't use it because I don't have room for it in this room. Literally, I can't put it on this. I'd have to put it on here because this bench is too tall, because literally the ceiling is right above me. So I wouldn't have room to put it up there. I hope I get it. If you go online, you can find the board, pictures of the board online, I believe. Like what do you want? It's just a monoprice printer board. There's pictures of them online. I know that. But apparently they're pretty decent because they have an ARM CPU on it. Like they got an STMF MCU, and they have, I think this one even has Trinamics. It's a shame it's not powering up, but this has the heat sink off. I don't know what this has for. Those aren't Trinamics. Those are not Trinamics. This might be a V1. Those are not Trinamics. 12 volt USB jumper. There are no jumpers. There's a big fat capacitor on it. I might desolder and use for something else though. Yeah, I think this is the first gen one. Judging by how not normal this hot end is. Oop. Did I break that? No, we're good. Yeah, also, this has the awesome design where your part fan is also your hot end fan. It's one fan that does both. So if you want to turn your fan off for your first layers, you got no cooling. Okay, so we're gonna see if this board powers up. So let's give it some juice. I have no idea what this board even is, by the way. This board is literally, I've never even, I gotta find out what we're even working with here, because Physek, I think, sent it to me like without telling me, and it just showed up, and now I have it, and I don't know anything about it, and I've never seen anything about it. Like, as far as I know, this is like I don't know if they went to production with it, put it that way. But I got so many cables, and I don't know where my little flathead is for those ones. PLA and TP only. That's the plan, actually. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing my little flathead for this thing. I can't believe I lost that already. Do I have a spare? Please tell me I have a spare. Come on. I do not. Shit. Damn it. How did I lose a bit for this already? Linus! Linus! Alexander Thompson, 199. Cheers. The LDO build series was game changer. Thanks. Glad it helped. That's why I did it. Yeah, this will work. Well, I didn't lose it. It's just somewhere on my desk, and I don't know where on the desk. Okay. So, hopefully, this will power up when we feed it 12 volts. It's the thing is, it only says 24 volts in. So I'm hoping it works. If it doesn't work, we're gonna have a bad time. Okay. Neat. It's on. It's still on. There we go. How's the noggin feeling? Ah, the noggin's feeling like a noggin that got cut and hit with stuff. Okay, now we need a pie. Here's a pie. And I need a Raspberry Pi imager, yes. Choose OS, other general purpose, no. No. 32-bit, because this is Raspberry Pi OG. Yes. This is, we're running an original Pi Zero. It's a Pi Zero 1.1W. Well, the bits for the LTT screwdriver, but it's unreasonable to ask for them as they are still under protections and they cost 40 per bit. 40 per bit? I bought like I bought a whole pack of them for $6.99. Okay, so that's going that. I need to find a USB-C to USB-C cable. Do I have that? I should have that. I should have a USB-C to USB-C cable. I believe I have one. I know I have one. The question is, where is it? Oh yeah, we gotta print with this metal filament at some point. Okay, where is USB-C to USB-C? I know I have one in the garage. I could just go into the garage. I might have to run to my garage. Yeah, I gotta run to my garage. I'm gonna mute you guys. Baby's in charge till I'm back. You know the drill. Okay, one, I didn't unmute. Two, I went looking for USB-C to USB-C. What connector does the Pi Zero use? Wait. USB-B, you are. Haha. Haha, there we go. Okay. So we got USB-B into this guy. This is full-size USB. I put an adapter on it to make it USB-C, and then I plug it into this guy. And then I just need to make a header from here to here to feed this 5 volt. Which is this one. So one second here. RPI in out. I think it's the second and third pin. I'm pretty sure it's the second and third pin. Yeah, it's the second and third pin. Yeah. Okay. so okay, so this is 3.3 ground. That is ground and 5 volts. So ground and 5 volts. Okay. And then ground and 5 volt. There we go. That works. That works, right? I gotta find out what board this is. Does anyone know what controller board this is? It's R4V1. And I think it's Physek. R4V1. That's the only labeling I see on it, is R4V1. R4. Oh, here it is. Okay, R4 motherboard. Okay. Like, it's a nice little compact board, don't get me wrong. Okay, so it does take 12 volt, okay. 2209s. It's got a fuse, USB-C. So is there a GitHub page? Okay, here we go. Clipper UF2. Do I have that? Do I have that file somewhere? Oh no, I don't have it on my desktop, I don't think. Oh, I do. Cool. Okay, so I got to plug it into my computer, holding that button. 1 second. So we're gonna flash this right now. We're gonna flash this right now. Okay, so what do we do here? Okay, connect R40 computer with USB, push and hold boot select button. Click RST button and release boot select. Okay. Okay, oh, there they are. Okay, okay, so I gotta connect this to computer. Okay. Push and hold boot select button. Click RST and release boot select. Oh, I gotta move a jumper over, I think. Power it from USB. There we go. Okay, so hold boot select. Aha! Okay. I'm gonna put Clipper U2F on it. Okay. I think the U2F is always the same. I don't think it's an RP2040, so put that on. And we're done. It's flashed with Clipper. Easy peasy. Okay. Sweet. Okay, that is that. That is that. That is that. Okay. So what else is there with this board? What else is there? Hardware? OS? Is there a manual? right? This is an orange Pi. Okay, firmware. Printer.cfg. So here's my pinouts, I guess. Like, where's my pin? Where's my pins? CAD schematic? No. Silk screen? That's a nice picture of it. Where's my pins? I got a printer.cfg. Okay, pins are in the printer. I know, but they're not a. It's not like a proper printer.cfg file. Where'd the Raspberry Pi imager go? Did it finish? Or did I close it? Did I flash this? Did this finish flashing? I'm assuming it finished flashing. Okay, so we plug that in. I plug this in, and hopefully we don't get smoke, and hopefully we don't fry the board. They don't have a schematic to let me know that everything's correct. But we'll find out in a second here. Remember, sparks are content. So if we get sparks, clip it. Oh, damn it, it just kind of worked. I don't like how the 12-volt light ain't on. Okay. Where is... Oh, we gotta find it. Do I have a glass in here? I don't think I have a glass in here. System info. Speed power jumper. We're powering. Here's the thing. It does have. I think it is silk screened on there. Ground probe DO. I'm pretty sure I can hook it up via GPIO. I got clock, DO, RST. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I can hook it up over GPIO, but I'm just using USB for now. A Pi 02. This is a Pi 01. I'm not risking my Pi 02 with this. Okay, let's see what's connected. Where's mainsail? Mainsail. You should be connected. LDO V2, Trident. The X1, the P1P. The light's solid. I got a solid green. Remember, on these guys, the green light is only when it's is your Wi-Fi. So it should be connected. I don't see it on my home network though. Shoot. Refresh. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? It's not showing up. Change the jumper position. I don't think the jumper position would affect anything. Like, I'll turn it off just and we'll switch it back over just in case. Pi 0, it does, it's Pi 0W, it's got Wi-Fi. While that does that, I need to find, I have to have a glass or a cup or something here. And no, I'm not going to print one. Oh, here we go. Are you important? You are important. I can't lose you. You're part of a Revo. Where's the rest of the Revo? Well, over there. Print one Wi-Fi setting. I set up Wi-Fi settings. I have it set up in the when you do the imager, you set up the Wi-Fi. Double check though. Original main board. Okay, where is Wi-Fi info now? I know they changed it. It's not W, is it config? Or is it system? Where is Wi-Fi info now when you plug it in? Because I know they changed it. Wi-Fi README, here we go. Okay. How do I set up my... What? Due to the changes in Raspberry Pi OS, which Mainsail is based on, there is no longer a Mainsail text available. I don't want to hide my screen. You know, there's nothing here. And if I do accidentally ever leak my Wi-Fi info, that's not really my Wi-Fi info. That's a separate network that's just the printers. So. Oh, I got this. I've got WA.example. So do I delete the .example part? Do I delete the .example part basically and then just make this, you know, make like do that? Yeah, move. Okay, okay. Okay. Save. Yes. There we go. Okay. Cool. I just normally just set it up within the imager and the imager does it, but I guess it didn't do it this time, maybe? I don't know. Okay. While it does that, I'm gonna go rinse this out. You need to set the imager up every time. Oh, okay. I just assumed it's saved. Which can board would I go with? I haven't used one yet with Stealth Burner, so I have no idea. Well, the bleeding stopped, mostly. So that's good. So I got that going for me, which is nice. Where are you at? I got a solid green light on that thing. Where are you? Where are you? I can't show this screen. Trident, LDO. Like, this is the Wi-Fi light, and it's on. It's connected. Why don't I see it? Why don't I see it on my network? Why don't I see you on my network? Where are you? Yeah, phone, the X1. The P1P doesn't show up as P1P, which is weird. Why aren't you working? Was it mainsail.local? Was like the generic one. Why aren't you working? Same name? I don't think it's the same name this time. I don't think that's the issue this time. Because I don't have more. I've only got 2 printers. I only got Trident and LDO right now on the network. And the X1. I don't know why the P1P doesn't show up. 32-bit. Yep, we installed the 32-bit. Update main board. We flashed the main board. This is all on the Raspberry Pi. We should be able to get into the Pi at this point. Mac, not IP. How do I know the Mac route? I've always done it via IP, and it's never been an issue. Maybe it's no. That's 5 gigahertz. Let me just start connecting this stuff. This one. Let's try this. What are you? What are you? Let's connect to you because you just got a bunch of numbers. Yeah, I don't. She's not there. Stream is buffering. I got nothing on my end. OBS showing me the stream's fully healthy. So if it's on, if you're the only one that seems to be having issues, try refreshing the stream. But I've got nothing on my end showing it's having issues. Let's move you around. So maybe interference is causing something. I'm pretty sure this is a Pi 0 W. Is there a way to tell? How do you tell if it's a Pi 0 W? It says Pi 0 W, so it does have Wi-Fi. It's got Wi-Fi. It's got Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's not showing up. Why aren't you showing up? Yeah, I put the name in WPA supplicant. Pull it up. Yeah, the file's gone, so it sucked it in and put it wherever it's supposed to go. So, no, I deleted the question marks, but it's not. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, how much you want to bet? I didn't select Canada, and it's got that stupid. You gotta pick Canada with the Pi zeros. Maybe that's it. Country code, yeah. Stupid country. Okay, let me reflash it here. Specific purpose of 3D printing. Main sale, 32-bit. Choose storage. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna put my Wi-Fi info in here. So okay, so wireless country, Canada. There we go. Save. Right. Just try it all again. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so now we let that write. So while that's doing that, hi, my name is Taylor. It is the 14th of January. It is a Saturday, and I am at home. Yeah, on a Pi Zero, if you don't have, I don't know if it's on a Pi Zero 2 too, but on a Pi Zero 1, if you don't have the right country code selected, the Wi-Fi won't work. Thank you, Fadus, for your mug. How am I doing? I'm not bleeding out of my head anymore, so that's good. And if you're wondering what that means, is go watch the very beginning of the stream. Country code? I don't know. I'm reflashing now. I've gone and told it my Wi-Fi info, so it should flash my Wi-Fi info to it. So. Drunk forum, but we don't. I'll have a drink on stream, but I don't drink on stream. Need to disinfect. Exactly. I might have gotten germs in my noggin from that. So, we'll have to make sure we're clean on the inside. Okay, what is this here? Let me check the Twitters. See if there's any more drama I gotta worry about. No, all good. All good. You can save it? Okay. Out of I don't know. I've got a $600 Ubiquity router. I better not be out of Wi-Fi addresses, and I'm not. I've connected way more at once. I know that. Yeah. I gotta amplify alien. Speaking of, did you guys watch today's video? Did you guys watch today's video? That video, what are we at right now? What are we at for views on that video? Woo, almost 11,000, damn. That is the best first day I've ever had on a video. So that is the best first day I've ever had on a video. So yeah, I'm hoping. So the plan this year, for those that don't know, the plan is a video a week, which means not everything will be deep dive content stuff. Next week's video, I'm doing the thing printer people do, where they just do a video on things you should print. But the plan is basically to do a video every week, and it's going to be varied CNC stuff, printer stuff, FPV stuff. I'm going to start branching out into stuff. So, yeah. So I'm going to try to, and I got to do the YouTube shorts because I got to do them now. So. When's the next FPV video? Whenever a shipment of Polymaker filament shows up. If you don't know, this box right here has all the parts, the hardware I need to build a drone. Controller board, well, it's an AIO, camera, motors. I've got everything I need to build a drone here, except the frame, and I'm waiting on a shipment from Polymaker. So put 2 and 2 together, guess what that video is about. but I need filament for that. And it's gonna suck because I got to print the frame like 3 times in each filament, and I got to do it all in the same machine to keep everything consistent with the same settings. So, state of shipment. Some of it arrived right away. I'm waiting on some extra stuff. So I've got like some lightweight PLA and some other stuff. I'm waiting on like another package of stuff though. Clipper drone when? We tried. We tried putting Clipper because all these quads, right? These quads, they all have STMF processors like F405s, F411s, F7s, some of them. But Clipper won't. We've tried connecting them to Clipper. You can't put Clipper on it. Also, Clipper does not have the right code to control an FPV quadcopter, I think. What kind of transmitter and goggles do you use? Is this still flashing? Yeah, it's almost done. Right now, I was flying with EV800Ds as my goggles. I've only been doing FPV stuff since like October. So I had EV800Ds, but then somebody offered me their used set of DJI goggles. So right now I'm flying DJIs. So all my quads except one are analog. So I've got the Digidaptor I installed. So I'm flying these, no dumb zone. Focus. So this is my current setup for the goggles. Most of my quads are analog. I've only got one digital quad though, and that's my LR4. And then controller is a Taranis X Lite with an ELRS module, Happy Model 1. All my quads are ELRS. So, okay. So we should be good to go now, because I flashed it with the Wi-Fi info. So it should work now. So even this one, I love ELRS. So this right here had a free sky, and I crammed, you could kind of see it in there. Right there, this little ceramic tower that you can see the bands on it, that's the antenna for the receiver. And I can get 2K out of this thing if I wanted to. On a good day, I get 2 kilometer range with that tiny itty bitty receiver that weighs 1.5 grams. Just build a drone you can fly. I built this one. I built this Odonata. I cut the frame and I built this in a day. I made a video on it. Go watch it. Yeah, analog. Well, yeah, analog is cheap. You can get an 800 watt or 800 milliwatt VTX for like 30 bucks Canadian, and a good camera for 20 to 30 bucks Canadian, and off you go. Digital, you're looking at a Runcam Wasp with the link in Canada is 190 bucks roughly. So yeah, analog's a lot cheaper, but digital looks so good. So good. But you get lag. You get lag. That's the problem. Okay, let's see. Did you connect? No. Where are you at? Did not connect. It's not connecting. Why aren't you connecting? What is this express if? What is an express if? I got a feeling it's that. Yeah, it's not connecting. Why aren't you connecting? You know what? I'm gonna try a different Pi. I'm just gonna try a Pi 2. I've got a Pi 2 here. Let's just try that instead. I didn't want to risk popping it. Oh wait. No, that wouldn't have mattered anyways. Try a Pi 2. 02. Yeah, it's probably the smart plug I got here for my camera. So my setup, I don't like prep work. I like just being able to come down here and just go live. So I have both my cameras, the overhead camera and this camera right here. So this one and the one you're looking at are connected to a spark plug. So I can just tell my Google to turn the cameras off. It's great. And then it's also on a timer. So every day the cameras turn off at like 1 or 2 a.m. or something like that. So if I forget the camera's on, they'll turn off at like 2 a.m. Why aren't you showing up? I've got a solid green light here. It should be on my network, but it's not. Oh, something just updated. No, Pixel 6, Google Home, Android. Well, that's all 5 gigahertz. So what do I got on my 2.4? I got Android, X1, random numbers, my printer, 2 printers, smart plug. Where are you? First boot is longer. Usually not this long. Like, mainsail boots up usually within a minute, and it's been more than a minute. So, U2F file. That has nothing to do with anything right now. Where this, the Pi, should be connecting no matter what. This doesn't matter. This has nothing to do with anything right now. So this, I could have you know, Marlin installed on here right now. It wouldn't matter. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, now it's showing up. Error. So we need Physec R4 firmware, printer.cfg. Copy all this. I don't have these two. Okay, so we got these weird macros. We got print end, we got print start, cool, whatever. Safe Z home. Probe. Sensor chamber, there's that, there's that, there's that. Okay. Okie dokie. Save and restart. Serial by ID, yeah. Okay, let me do the dev thing here. So let's see here. So let's command. Okay, so SSH pi at that. Okay. Damn it. Wonder if the serial by ID is different. I gotta change it. Come on. Connection timed out. There we go. Copy. What? I shouldn't have to type sudo. Yeah, it ain't doing anything. You don't have to type sudo with mainsail. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. ls sub. What is it? ls USB. Device Linux Foundation root hub. So it's not talking to it. That's the problem. I'm wondering if it's this adapter. We flashed the board already. We flashed the board already. If it was an incorrect version, yeah. Do I have any more adapters? I got, no, that's mini to mini. That gotta work. Try the other USB port. Well, this one says power USB, and this one says USB. On the go is the, okay, so let's figure out another way to make these two talk together. So how can we make these two talk together? No, this isn't a power only USB cable. It's only one way. Well, we're in bigger problems then, because this is USB B. I would need like a USB, like, I would need to put this adapter on here to get this to go here. And then now I got USB-C, but that needs USB mini. Uart, yeah, Uart, I can do Uart. Okay, how do I do Uart on here? We'll do Uart. Pi, RPI, pinout. It's TX and RX, right? Yeah, TX, RX, yeah. So, okay, that. So TX and RX are that. So FiSec, R4. Where are my TX and RX? Here, select, there's that, configuration. Okay. Give me... What do we got here? What do we got here? Okay. So clock, DO, SIG, ground probe, RST. Where's my diag? Where is my GPIO? Laser, end stops, and then I got this, which are fan voltage selectors. Yeah, these are fans. So these are all fans. That's end stops. Oh, wait. Raspberry Pi. Okay, what is what though? Get out on the bar. Oh, here we go. 5-volt ground TXRX. Okay, sweet. We're good. We're good. Okay. We're good. Where's that stupid cable? I'm gonna use you. I'm gonna use you. Your cable is gonna be used for something. Okay. Of course you don't line up. Of course you're not a standard pin out diameter, you stupid pin. I gotta make a cable now. making me make a cable. 1 second here. I was thinking, I know I have a cable somewhere. I know I have a cable. I sacrificed a cable earlier for this, and I don't know where I put it. Where'd you go, cable? Where'd you go? Did I throw you out? I might have thrown you out. I might have thrown you out. Ba-ba-ba-da. Please tell me I didn't throw you out. You were still useful to me. I could have used you for things. That's things. Aha! There you are! Thought you could get away from me. Okay. Haha! Okay, cool. Cable. So, it's crimping time. Crimps. Do I still have... Yes! The almighty DuPont connector. And the humble JST shall work together to get this working. Because I don't think they sent me any connectors with this. Let me double check. I got a fly pie. Why do I have a fly pie? I have a fly pie. Okay. Thank you. Mellow. What did Mellow send me? An H5. Oh my god. Why do I have so many controller boards? Holy shit. What's in this one? Oh, okay. I have a Fly Gemini. I didn't even know I had this thing. Okay. Well. Now I know. Okay, cool. And knowing is half the battle. The other half is copious alcohol. Everyone's leaving? Oh, bye. Deepening. Okay, cool. Okay, so what do we have here? What do we have here? I got... Okay, so I'm going to use red and black, obviously, for 5 volt and ground. Okay, so... Let me unplug you so I don't accidentally electrocute myself. Okay, so 5 volt, ground, RX-TX. Okay. So 5 volt, ground, RX is green, and TX is blue, because blue is teal. So TX is that. There we go. Okay. Boop. There we go. Cool. And now we need to cut this and put another connector on it. The 5-pin blue. Yeah, it's right here. It's 5-pin. 5-pin. 5 volt, ground, RX-TX. Voila. Careful with the colors. That's why I'm doing my own colors. It's been a hot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna have to look up my video on how to do. Do I have no pin connectors on this? How do I not have the right connectors? I've got to have some connectors for. No, those are all female or male. No, that's all JST. Am I gonna have to just use JSTs and jam them on? I'm gonna have to use JSTs and jam them on. I don't have male connectors for the DuPonts. Am I out? I'm out of. I don't have connectors for male DuPont. Really? How did I manage that? I mean, it's been like a hot minute since I've used DuPont connectors, but I guess I'm out of DuPont connectors. Huh. Okay, I guess we're doing JST and we're just jamming it on. Yep, okay. Well, YOLO. How not to do a wiring stream. Who said this was a wiring stream? It's not a wiring stream. Where does it say it's a wiring stream? I don't see any reference to wiring. Hey, Robert. RP2040 you can't run many. Correct. RP2040 is the same as like an STM CPU. It's not a it's a Raspberry Pi product, but it's not like a full product. Like it's not like it's like 100 something megahertz, isn't it? And I dropped a connector, so that's going to end up in my foot in a little bit. Awesome possum. So the whole goal of this stream is to get this to move. That's all we're trying to do. Is just get it to move. Doesn't got to move far. It just got to move. On its own power. Like, we've already had it move, but that was me pushing it. $133 megahertz. It's a dual core? Ooh, it's a Pentium D. I had an Athlon 3800 X2 actually. Back when second time AMD was really good. There we go. Okay. Where put the connector? Okay, so 5 volts. Ground. Now, on a Pi, it is TX and then RX. So TX is first, and this one is RX. Okay, good. So R goes to T and T goes to R, because Uart is transmission and receive, right? So if you connect T to T and R to R, it won't work because this one's trying to push something out and this one's trying to push something out, and they just kind of go like Dragon Ball where they just go blah in the middle. So you need to connect TX to RX and RX to TX, right? It's a one-way street. God, is it staying in there? Stay in there. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. AMD is always good. Back in the bulldozer days, so how do you set it up for Delta again? Or actually, no, isn't Uart connection like always active now? Like I remember I used to have to, you have to set something up before. I don't think you have to do that anymore. I'm gonna have to rebuild Clipper and flash it over Uart. Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, so we go, what do we got? We got the printer CFG. So in this case, we do the dev TTY AMO, right? That, and then this is that. Save and restart. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go to the make menu config. Because right now Moonraker can't connect. Oh, actually, no, that's something different. So, bring you in here. Takes a hot minute for it to boot up, eh? Okay, so CD Clipper, make config. Serial. Escape. Yes. Make. And now I got to win SCP. No, I'm not downloading the new version. I don't need that. Close. Taking its sweet time, eh? There we go. Okay. Refresh. Okay, so now we got to turn this whole thing off so I can pull that out. So turn you off. Plug you. Move the jumper over. Connect you to computer. Hold that. Tap reset. Let go of that. That pops up. Take this, drag it on. Okay. That's now flashed. Cool. Take this, plug it back in the power supply. Give it the juice. Let that boot back up. FiSec board. Yeah, it's an FR4. FiSec R4. They sent it to me a while ago, just out of the blue, and I haven't used it for anything. So now we're using it because it's a nice little board. Like I think it's smaller than an RPI. That's screwed in. No, that just held in there with clips. There's an RPI for comparison. RPI 4 Model B. Nice. So. Okay. Okay, start up. So to get it set up for Uart, we got this serial is dev tt amao. I think that's it. That's all we need, right? Like it should be starting up pretty smoothly, right? I don't know why it's doing this. Cannot access. That's so weird. Unable to connect to MCU. Huh. Why aren't you connecting to the MCU? So let me just double check. So I've got the RX cable and then TX. So RX is green and that is going, RX is going to TX. Yeah. So that's good there. You haven't enabled Uart of the Pi. What's the command for that again? I know, this guy knows what he's doing. Videos. Popular. Input shaper with Pi Pico, no. Pi 02. Where's my Uart video? Where's my Uart video? It's gotta be more popular than that. Ah, here we go. Okay, where are the commands? There we go. Okay. Swapping. Okay, so sudo nano that. Oh wait, no, these ones are already done now. It's just this one. Sudo raspi config, I think. Oi, oi. Okay, interface options. Go to serial. No. Yes. Finish. Okay, and I don't think I have to do this other stuff because I think this stuff is all done now. I'm going to double check. Go all the way to the end. Because this was stuff you used to have to do, and I don't think you have to do it anymore. Like, I'll add it. Yeah, because this one isn't in the serial thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's in it. Okay. Okay. Sudo reboot. Cool. Let it rip. As RPI B4. That's a 2 or 0. 0, 2. I do want to get it running though on a regular 0. I don't want to waste a 0, 2 in this. It's sad when you're talking about wasting a Pi 0, 2. Because once I get input shaper run on this, it doesn't need the Pi 0, 2 anymore. I don't need a camera either. I have 20 BQ 1.4 turbos and about the same amount of E3 V2s that I have no use for. Robert, my brother in Christ, I already have like 20 octopuses in the closet right now. They would be added to the pile. So find a local maker space and maybe donate it to that. Or just, you know, try just hawking them on eBay or something. Try and get some coin for it, I guess. That's what I'm saying. So for those that don't know why, like 2 years, a while ago, John knows when, Big Tree Tech reached out to me and they're like, hey, do you want to do a giveaway for your channel for from octopus boards? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I love giveaways. They're like, is like 10 okay? I'm like, yeah, sure. They're like, cool. And then they never replied to me. Like that was the last response. And then like 2 weeks later, a box shows up with 10 octopuses in it. And I'm like, I'm not going to ship these out to people. It's going to cost me $20 to ship each one out. This was when my channel was much smaller too. And like much smaller compared to now is small. So I'm like, this is not me just giving these away. I live in Canada. It's not financially viable for me to do this. Okay. Why aren't you connecting? Also, they don't have any drivers. They're just the board. Why aren't you connecting? You should be connecting. You are hooked up correctly. You're flashed. You got Uart enabled. You should be connecting. ls/dev. Okay, so what am I looking for here? What am I looking for? Cache file, console, full. What am I looking for? TTAMAO is in there. Yeah, oh, there we go. So is that what I need? TTYAMAO, yeah, it's right there. Serial, restart command. We just enabled the serial port. Okay, we've already flashed the board, and we've already enabled serial. We did that like 2 minutes ago. So the board's flashed with Clipper specifically for Uart, and I know it's a 0. I AMAO. So yeah, so we should be okay. I'm just wondering, which one is it? Is it disk? Like, what am I looking for here? TTY AMAO. Double jet TX and RX. So again, yeah, so Uart is TX is the first one. So TX is green, and this is RX. So I got RX here going to TX there, and TX there going to RX here. So TX and RX is good. Unplug and replug the controller and run D messages, see if it shows up. Well, I lose power if I unplug the controller because it's Uart, right? So what's D message do? I already disabled Bluetooth. D. I don't know what any of this is. Okay, let me do a full power cycle here. And switch the jumper back over. That apparently is an issue, apparently. I think this is just power. Controller board might be labeled to match the Pi. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. If the controller board's labeled to match the Pi, instead of being labeled to remove Britty just in case, remove the Braille stuff. Okay, I don't think that's a thing I gotta worry about here, but I'll keep it in mind. I've never had to do that before. Oh, here we go. Hey, ADC out of range. It's connected. Okay, maybe just power cycling it worked. Okay, so it works now. Okay, so ADC out of range is because it's not talking. So there we go. Host, bullseye, distro load. Okay, so I think we're connected now. Okay, cool. So yeah, I just need a power cycle. So now we're gonna turn it off again. We gotta start plugging stuff in. So shut down and turn you off. So now we got to give this the power. How? Okay, let me put some screws in here because this is way sketch because it's just loosey goosey AFy. Nope. 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 Where's the one? The one that works with these. There we go. There we go. Yeah, no temp probes. Yeah, we got nothing hooked up to it, so it's like, ah. I'm just jamming screws in here so that this frame doesn't come flying apart when we actually do stuff with it. It's got no bottom plate, no top plate. There's no CAD for this either, so I'm gonna have to like figure out a CAD of the bed, and then we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to print it first to make sure it works, and then actually like CNC it out of something. Do I have an extruder? I do have an extruder. So we got an extruder on it too. Oh man, that is grungy. Okay. So we got motors. Okay, so you're gonna have to just go unplugged. It's easier. Okay. So we got sure, Z. Okay, there's that motors, and then I'm assuming this is the extruder. No, this is the extruder. Okay. Okay, now we got to figure out end stops here. So there's thermistor. Does this have end stops? Are these the end stops? Oh, no, we do have an end stops. Okay, so we got E stop, X stop. Okay, good, good. We got end stops. Okay, so if this one, okay, so if you are this one, that means you are, where is that? Z is that first one. Okay, and oh, hopefully the power's in the middle. It's not. Okay, shoo, that would have been bad. Okay, so what do we got? We got 3.3 volt, ground, and pin. Okay. So I got to move these around. I got to repin these. I got to repin these because that would be bad. So I got to repin these so that it's power, ground. Okay, I got to swap the power and the ground on these. Swap the power and the grounds. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. Hopefully these operate on 3.3 volts. If they don't operate on 3.3 volts, what I can do is I can pull the pin out and you can pull the pin out and I'll just feed it from 5 volts. Oh, I know they're optical end stops. Why do you have power? Power is usually in the middle when you have multi-pin setups. Anyways, isn't it? Oh wait, no, I'm doing the wrong one. Or is that just something Physec does to be different? Ah, come on. Ground's out. Okay, come on. Yeah, I bent that. No, come on. Stupid pin. Come on. I hate depinning pins sometimes. Come on. There. Oh, well, I broke it. Okay. There we go. Okay, one done. Okay. So that's that one. This one is right here. Standard. Black is power, red is ground. What? Well, we did. The thing is, we can verify it. That's wrong because we took the controller board and I pinned it, and ground is, I know which one's ground. Ground was correct. Ground is black on this. And I'm assuming they used white for signal. I'm always afraid of stabbing myself when I do this. There we go. In the middle, that one goes there. Okay. Z, Y. Okay, and now I need this guy. That's not an end stop. That's not. What the fuck? Where's the end stop for this one? Where'd you go? How am I missing it? Where's he? This one has different color wires compared to the other ones for some reason. The other ones are this one is red, green, white instead of black, red, green. Why? Why is this one different than the other ones? And none of them are what the fuck? Why is this one different? Okay, so on most of them, if you look at it, it's black, red, white, okay? On this one, it's green, white, red. So black is green, white is red, and oof, oh my god, this is gonna hurt my brain. Previous owner might have replaced it. True, I'm still like, what the frickity fuck? Okay, so black is green. Don't touch green. White is red, or red is white, and white is red. Okay, so I need to swap white and red on this one. I need to swap white and red. This is dumb. Wait. No, oh my god, the order is different on this end too. Oh my god. Okay. I'm taking all these out. Taking all these out. The order on both ends of the wires is different and they don't match the existing wires. This is asking for something to go sparky spark. Oh, I hope I'm doing this right. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay, so .3 volts. So on this one, okay, so this one power's in the middle. So on this one, it is white. So white is our first one. Okay. So white is this first one. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming it was changed. Okay, so white is the first one. Okay, cool. Now ground is black, which is the first one. And on, okay, so the first one is ground. And on this one, it's green. Which means signal is red. I don't like that. Why is signal red? Why is signal red? It is, whatever. Okay, so that's all in. Okay, cool. One of these is a fan, and one of these is a thermistor. I'm assuming you can't really mess them up. I'm assuming if you plug a thermistor into a fan, bad things happen. That's a zip tied bundle. Okay, so this is, I know this one's power. Okay, and there's nothing at the tool head. No. Of course, there's nothing at the tool head for me to disconnect easily. They're attached to a board. And how do I know? I don't know. It's 3.3 volts. So worst case is nothing happens. So which one of these is the fan? Where's the board? That's a thermistor. Okay, so the fan is an actual connector. Okay, so the fan is an actual connector. So fan is an actual connector. Okay, and a thermistor is this one, which is not long enough. Really, it's not long enough. Where is the thermistor? It's right there. Okay. The fan is there. The thermistor isn't long enough. Damn it. The thermistor is not long enough. 1 second here. Remember how I said today we're just trying to get it moving? Yeah, we're going there. Just a little twisty twisty. And then just a little bit of Captain Tape. Polarity of the fan. That's a good thing. I should check. I'm assuming with the fan, black is grounded, red is power. Good night. Good night. There we go. Captain Tape to the rescue. Okay. Thermistor 0. I'm not even going to bother flipping it up. We're just going to power it up and see if we get it working. Okay, here comes the part we find out if I goofed. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, the fan, the fan. Positive, negative, positive. Okay, good. Thermistor's in there. Cool. Woo! Drink for luck, drink for recovery after that. Wait for it to connect. Hope all is well. So far, so good. So far, so good. No magic smoke. Yep. Okay. So, well, F bed. Heater bed. Gone. Okay. Core XY, fan, GPIO 20. I'm assuming that's it. Actually, let me. Oh. They actually have the pins on here, which is 20, IO 20. So yeah, that's actually kind of cool. They actually, unlike, they did the Big Tree Tech thing where you can't, they label it on the back, but at least they put the pins in. Okay, save and restart. Flipper shutdown. Why you got shut down? MCU ADC out of range. Extruder. So I'm assuming. Okay. Where's my thermistor at? T0. So it's this one, which is 26. And sensor pin is 26. Save and restart. Igor, thank you for becoming a member. Huzzah! Why do you got a chamber? Machine. Temperature sensor chamber. Yeah, no, we ain't got no of that. Okay. Hot end fan is GPO 20. Hot end fan. There's only one fan. There's only one fan, and it's this guy. And it's on all the time. Wait, is it fan? No, that's hot and fan. This is yeah. This is your part fan. We don't have a part fan. Save and restart. That sensor empty. We don't have a let out sensor. Okay, end stops. They're all triggered. So printer.cfg. I gotta delete that. Oop. Ah, oh, what'd I do? Control Z. Delete that. Delete that. And delete that. Save, restart. Oh, we're just doing baby steps. I'm just doing one thing at a time. And stops are now all open. Okay, yeah, and here, 1 second. Open. So end stops are open. So, where'd my mouse go? They aren't triggering. Okay, end stops are not triggering. So, do the end stops need 5 volts? Is that the question? Do the end stops need 5 volts? Is that the question? With a shot. Let's do a stepper buzz. Let's make sure we got the motors moving at least. So printers, documentation. Okay, there we go. So let's make these machine. This is now. I don't know why people put this part at the bottom. Why is your printer part at the bottom of your config? It's your printer. This is like like after how it talks to the MCU, this is the second most important part because it tells you what kind of printer you even have. So why is it like way buried at the bottom? Oh, error. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have errors now. Step pin and stepper A. Yeah, so we got to do stepper A, B, C. I believe printer.cfg. So now this is stepper A. A. B. B. And C. But it's a delta. There is no Z. Or A, X, Y, Z. Okay, what else is it angry at? Oh, position max and stepper Z. Okay. Oop, wrong thing. Wait, I should probably look at an example delta. Clipper config example. No. Ah, here we go. Okay, delta. Okay, so stepper A, B, C. Okay, so I guess. Where's position max? Okay, where is position max? line 17. Position end stop. Okay. But I have position end stop here, don't I? Would that be it? Put one of these in each one. I already got position end stop. Saying stepper Z, but there is no stepper Z section in the example config. 1 second here. Okay, let's take a look here. So we got stepper A, B, B, C, C. Stepper. There's no Z section at all. And position max is not referenced anywhere in here. So then why is it position max in... Where am I missing? Where is stepper Z? I am doing a search for C. That's it. Save and restart. Why are you doing this? Error, position max intersection, stepper Z must be specified. I don't have, it's a delta. Oh, wait 1 second here. Minute print radius. I don't, okay, here we go. I don't have this stuff. Okay, print radius is one, I think it, what is it, 110 on this? And what's delta radius mean? Oh, is that like, I don't know. Oh, there's, okay, there's printer config on here. Okay, 1 second, 1 second. Yeah, I didn't think to look for that. Delta. Monoprice Mini Delta. There we go. Okay. So we got stepper A, B, C, extruder, heater bed. Okay, here's the printer section. So we need this. So we're just going to copy this printer section. Boom. Okay. Okay. And then what do we have in our stepper section? So enable micro steps, rotation, end stop. Okay, so arm length. Okay, so I need arm lengths in stepper A. What did I do? What did I do? Delete that. Delete the homing speed stuff. That's not in stepper Z. Okay. Homing speed 50. Okay, so homing speed goes at stepper A. Save and restart. Hybrid robotics. Thank you for coming a member. Position max and stepper Z must be specified. There is no stepper Z. Stepper. Okay, stepper A. There is no stepper X. We just got a stepper ABC. Why is it confused about stepper Z? Copy the pins. The thing is, I don't know all the pins. I'd have to look up the pins manually each time. So I'm just gonna save and restart. Let me do. I'm just gonna do a full power cycle. Reboot. I'm gonna do a power cycle. See if that does anything. Yeah, I'm doing a full restart because I changed kinematics, so who knows what this thing's doing. I'm gonna check the mainsail next. Macros. I don't have them. Yeah, stepper Z. Macro prints start. I'm just gonna delete all the macros. No macros. Okay. I'm gonna delete the bed screw stuff. Save set home. Delete all this. What would safe set home on a Delta be anyways? What is Delta calibrate? Do I need Delta calibrate? I'm assuming I need Delta calibrate in here. $60. Is that the middle of the bed? Sure. Inside your printer.cfg, there's a step where? Stepper _ Z. There is no stepper Z anywhere in this config. There is no stepper X. Oh, yeah, no, there's this, but it's commented out, so it don't matter. That's it. Save and restart. Mainsail.cfg. Stepper. Nothing about steppers in mainsail.cfg. Like that's it. Center of the bed is 0, 0. Okay. Like it's Delta. Why are you looking for stepper Z? There is no stepper Z. I got stepper A, B, and C. I did search for the letter Z. And the only time it comes up is stuff that's been commented out. And nozzle diameter. And stuff that's been commented out. And safe set home. Like, that's it. I deleted all the macros. There is no macros left. I deleted all the macros. Filament runout sensor. We're not running a filament runout sensor. The auto generates. There is no auto generated section. Save and restart. Maybe name one Z. But the thing is, I'm looking at the example config here. There is no Z. It's stepper ABC. Like there is no safe Z home section. Like that shouldn't really affect anything. Get rid of it. I don't think safe Z home confuses it. No. Does Delta? Yeah, we've changed it. It's Delta. Like we have an example config right here for a monoprice, a clipper config, and it's matching. The only difference is like, okay, what do we have here? So we got pins, rotation distance, and end stop. It's a different error now. Oh. Position max. Oh, safe Z home was throwing it off. Okay, position max in stepper A. Okay, so get rid of that. Okay, get rid of all the position maxes. Okay, save and restart. Okay. Okay, we're good there. Okay. Let's see, documentation. The build. Where is it? Initial startup. Okay, here we go. Where is Buzz? What is the command? I always copy. I'm horrible. I can never remember exactly what the command is. There you go. Stepper Buzz. Stepper A. So it should go up first, right? Okay, so I gotta reverse the direction of that motor. So reverse A. So, and then motor B. Yeah, I gotta reverse B too. And then C. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I got to reverse all of these, and then I got to change the rotation distance. If it's 56, and on this one, it's not 56. Okay, so 56, and then direction pin. I need to delete that. All right, okay, so stepper B is 56, and reverse that. Stepper C is 56. Get rid of that, and delete that one. Save and restart. Okay. I'll just do a quick stepper buzz again. Okay, there we go. Now it's moving in the positive direction. Yeah, so it's moving up. Okay. Cool. So I need to reorder all of these because they are not plugged in correctly. And then also we're not getting any power to the end stops. So I gotta get 5 volts to these end stops, I'm believing. Because right now, machine, end stops, They're not active, and if I block them, like they're not triggered, put something in there, they're still not triggered. So I have to get 5 volts to the end stops. So I need to get 5 volts to the end stops. How do I get 5 volts to the end stops? I can unplug. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move the board around. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Because that's A, B, and C. So currently, that is that one. And then, so what's A? So what's A? 1 second here, 1 second here. Which one's stepper A? I'm thinking it's this one. Okay, so that's A. And that is plugged into... Okay, because I gotta move this around. So this is A. So this is A. That's C, and this is B. So I need to turn this off now. Okay. And now I need to reorder these motors because they're not ordered right. So this is stepper A, which is C. Okay. If I tell it to move C, we get this one, right? But that's A. Wait. Yeah, because they're plugged in wrong. Okay. So A. Okay, stepper motor A is plugged in to there. And I need it to be plugged into A, which is C. And C is plugged into there. Okay. Okay. So A needs to come out of here and plug into where C is. So now it's now plugged into A. Okay. Okay. And then B, which is this one, I'm hurting my brain right now. I'm hurting my brain right now. I tell B to move, I get this one, but that is C. So, oh my God, what the fuck am I doing? When I told A to move, that moved, but that's A. I'll just do that and that. Okay, let's try this again. It does not matter because you could be printing a mirrored part. Potluck. Okay, well, I wanted to match. The reason is I wanted to match the pinout as much as possible, just so I have the least amount. Yeah. Time for draw on bed. No. Smash my head right at the beginning of the stream didn't help. Why does it use optical? I don't know. It's cheap and reliable. Optical's great. There's nothing to break on them. And with the Delta, they're pretty accurate, so. Oh, ADC out of range. Oops, a doodle. Restart. I want to get a home. That's the goal, is to get a home. Okay. So stepper A. Is moving that one. What the fuck? So you're A. And you're... So I got them backwards. Okay, cool. So those two I gotta move. And then we're done. Cool. Okay. So these two I gotta switch. So this one. And there we go. Okay, so now I've got to get 5 volts to these end stops for them to function. So what I'm going to do is basically pull the pins for all of them, the 5-volt pin off all of these. Okay. And then I'm going to totally do the super sketchy thing and just strip the wire and feed them a direct 5 volts. 5 volt. And this stupid one where white is 5 volts or is power. Okay. Oh no. So you go there, you go there. Okay, so now all these need 5 volts. Okay. So what I'm going to do is super scientific, and it's an approved proper procedure for dealing with situations like this, where I'm going to take these wires and strip them. Okay, and I'm going to take this wire and also strip it. Not that much. And I'm going to take all of them and twist them together. Okay. I can line them all up. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to take some Captain tape. Okay. There we go. And on this board, there is a 5 volt right there. So now all these end stops are being fed 5 volts. Smart. And then again, before I turn it on, I shall give you a good camera view if we get the sparky sparks. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. I'm just kind of YOLOing the wiring right now because obviously this is going to need some work. We're just trying to get it to the point where we can home, and then we're going to call it. We'll worry about getting it functional and proper after we get it actually, like, the end stops working, because right now the end stops don't work. Is the MCU 5 volt tolerant? I'm sure there's a document somewhere that will tell me that. It's an RP2040. Okay, so right now, none of the end stops are triggered. So if I take my stick of end stop checking, shove it in there, and refresh, we are still not getting the end stops to activate. Yeah. Okay, so the end stops are not activating. Could there be a pull-up resistor? Should I do it? potential pull-up resistor. End stop pin, GPIO that. Let's get rid of the pull-up resistor maybe. Save and restart. And now I'm going to be really concerned if I needed to do the 5-volt thing. Okay, they're showing as open. Okay, open. Let me move this out of the way. Yeah, they're still showing open. Okay. Yeah. So we'll put that back. So what else could it be? What else could it be? Could I have ground backwards? Could I have ground and signal backwards maybe? Could ground and signal be backwards and maybe that's potentially the issue? Also, they had an inversion, but that inversion wouldn't matter because they would still flip swap between the two, and they're not doing that at all. Yeah, they're showing as just open. So even if I had to invert, if I put the exclamation mark, that wouldn't do anything because it would still be like a yes or no thing. Because right now they're still backwards. Shouldn't matter. Yeah, but it wouldn't work then. So let me kill the power here. So, man, this is a nightmare. Okay. Yeah, ground is middle and signal is that. So, what am I doing wrong? What is not working here? What is not working here? Why aren't you activating? You're getting 5 volts. You're getting 5 volts. You're getting... Trying to think here of what it could possibly be. Can't do sensorless. You can't do sensorless because it's a delta. Sensorless isn't accurate enough for a Z. I got the board. The board says it could take 12 volts. Where you get the pinout numbers from? They're part of the config, but it really shouldn't matter because all of them aren't working. End stop pin PC, or what is the end stop pin here? Yeah, so this has end stops right here. So going from, yeah, so we're looking at, okay, so from here across, so we got, what do we got? We got 13, 12, 11, and we have end stop. Oh, it's off right now. Turn it back on. Well, actually, I'll tell you, I didn't change those. They'd still be in the config. End stop 13, 12, 11. Yeah, there's 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so the end stops are fine. The end stops are fine. Optical should light up. Yeah, I'm getting nothing on them. The end stops aren't activating at all. Nothing showing up on them. They're not doing anything. I don't know if there's an LED in them. I don't see an LED on them. And I don't think there's LEDs on this board to give me feedback. Why aren't you activating? I'm trying to think. Check the wiring. I did check the wiring. Because what we did was to figure out which one was the end stop, like the ground. We took the board, the old board, and I metered it. So I took my meter and I basically continuity tested from ground to, oh, I had to use the barrel jack. Yeah, so it's, although it's weird that this, like the ground on here is, not everything is grounded the same. Only, like, I can get a ground off there, but like stuff that's normally grounded, like the shield, isn't grounded. Like, it's not like there's a common ground across this board. It's weird. So I don't know. So the only thing I could possibly try is potentially maybe swapping ground and signal on the pin out there, but I don't think that would do anything. Grounded on the outside. I don't know, because the thing is, stuff that's normally grounded isn't tripping. And what is it? It's a square pad is usually ground, right? Yeah, so I don't know. Because ground was originally on the outside and we moved it to the middle. Because the thing is, power, I don't know how to check which one's power. Because there's no continuity between these pins, right? So like middle and middle aren't connecting, edge and edge aren't connecting, but ground is connecting. So I can't just go, you know, the ones that connect are ground. I'm not getting any continuity. The only thing I get continuity on is the ground. Clipper just fine. This board's not working though. The board's not working. Run the voltages on the image of the board. There is no voltage on the image of the board. Right, there's nothing. So yeah, we were going to try and use the original board, but it's not. It's a 12 volt board. I know. This is a 12 volt machine. I've got a 12 volt power supply hooked up to it. Where would the 5 volt regulator be? Because I need to, we're feeding 5 volts to the end stop. We tried 3 volts, that didn't work. Tried 5 volts, that's not working. Jump 5 volts to the end. The board for the end stops is 12 volt. Wait, the end stops are 12 volt? The end stops need 12 volts? The OG board has no, of course it doesn't. Are you telling me these optical sensors are 12 volts? 12 volts, yeah, you know what? Screw it, we'll run at 12 volts. How do I get 12 volts into this bitch? 1 second. How do I, okay, kill the power, die. Cool. You want to get 12 volts. You want 12 volts in this bitch, okie dokie. I need 12 volts. Where can I get 12 volts off this? Hardware, bottom. Downloads. Can you do 12 volt optical sensors? I don't know why you couldn't do 12 volt optical sensor. Why wouldn't you be able to do 12 volt optical sensor? VCC in, yeah. Power in, yeah. I'm just seeing if I have a pin I could just plug it to. I don't think I do. Well, actually, you know, the fan would be, right? The resistor's 1K. Well, I can't see the resistor. I don't see anything. I just see a PCB, and there's nothing mounted on it. have a spare fan? Yeah. Well, here, I'll just plug it right into the a fan header, because the fans switch on ground, right? So it's positive, it's always on, right? The 12 volt should always be on. Let me jump these to 12 volt. Because right now they're at 5 volt. I'm hoping this fan's 12 volt too. Yeah, 12 volt. There you go, 12 volt. Okay. Okay. We're at the end of the night anyways. If we get smoke, we get smoke. But I'm about to feed 12 volts to these, I think worst case to worst, we kill the end stop. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that's anticlimactic. The opticals aren't workable with third-party boards, but why? It's a simple, like it's a sensor. It's yes, no. So it really shouldn't require M300 opto stop. I'm wondering Teaching Tech just like if he didn't realize they were like 12 volt or something. Like he just tried them and went, ah, that didn't work. Okay, let's see here. So here's the PCB. This is it. There's nothing to it. There should be nothing on here that limits it to the monoprice. It's an optical end stop. Small fan can be 5 volts. I doubt it. Why would they have 5 volt fan? Why would they have a step down for a 5 volt? Pretty much 12. Okay. Let's boot it up. Initializing. Okay, end stops are open. Signal output is maybe a problem. Maybe. Yeah, it's still not doing anything. We're still getting nada. Yeah, nothing. Let me see if I have some of those really shitty end stops. You know the crappy ones that we all used to have a million of? Nope. Like the board ones. Nope. I don't want to have to go buy stuff for this. Nope. Nope. I could have sworn I had some of those optical, those clicky ones. I guess I'll go watch Teaching Tech's video and see what end stops he used. Kind of miffed that it just doesn't work. It's an end stop. It's why you gotta make it fancy. Same thing. Well, here's the thing. I think that the PCB ones just drop in. That's the thing. I'd rather use drop-in ones instead of you know, reconfiguring the whole machine. Like it's just an end stop. There ain't nothing super fancy, but it's an end stop. But we might have to. Shit. I was really hoping to keep this as simple as possible. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to do some Amazoning. But resistor inline, when you connected 5 volt, it burned out the LED. Oh. Well, let's see here. Okay, first off, I told you we'll get a home out of this. So, YOLO. Go! It works! It does go home. It just keeps trying to go home. Okay, so I'm gonna unplug this, and that's why I like XT60s. They have power supplies on. Let me pull out one of these boards. How am I gonna have to rip this whole machine to get that stupid board out? Well, let's take a look at it. What are we even working here with? What are we even working with here? Come on. Ah. There's nothing on this. There's nothing mounted on the PCB. There's no diodes, there's nothing. It's just goes straight to the... Are they all like that? Well, I guess they all are. Yeah, there's no diodes or anything mounted on this. It just... PCB that just goes right to the end stop. Or to the sensor. Oh, somebody gifted... Harry Fails Lament gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. Well, I didn't know, like, I don't know. I looked at the, well, here's the thing. I just looked at a picture for it. And the picture has a diode on it, at least. That's why I'm like, it's got a little resistor there. So, there's no markings on it. There's no labeling on it. I got nothing. Where can I get end stops from? Where can I get end stops from? Where can I get end stops from easily that work in this situation? I'm sure that... Oh, fuck. You know what? The end stops that were on the... Actually... How is this? Oh, that's just soldered on like that. Shit. KW10s, what are you? Don't make me come looking for you. Am I out of KW10s? Oh my god, am I out of KW10s? What just beeped? Did you guys hear a beep? Something beeped. And I don't know what. Yeah, I'm out of micro switches. How the hell am I out of micro switches? What beeped? Something beeped over here. Oh, my multimeter. There we go. On top of the actual sensors, they have a pig designation at the top. I just see an arrow pointing down and then the number 13 and then EC. That's all I see on this. Measure the resistance of the resistor on the top of the board. There is no resistor. Oh, yeah, there you go. There is no resistor on this. Let me go see what kind of end stops are on the ender that I ripped apart. Oh, where are you? Ooh, it's chilly in this room. Ah, the holes kind of line up, but not really. E emitter, C collector. Okay, so it's an emitter collector, whatever the heck that means. So, I don't know. I've got a bunch of these guys. So I can just put these in and run them off. How much do the ender ones run off of? 5 volts? I mean, you don't need the voltage, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. I think we're gonna call it here though, and we'll figure it out later. I'll go watch Teaching Tech's video, see what he did to get it working. I was hoping to do as little as possible to get this up and running, but VIN to the LED. There is nothing on this board. The only thing on this board is a plug and the light sensor itself. There is nothing. Let's see, is there anything in here? Okay, important. Use the clipper with require a power supply with a minimum of 120 watt capacity. A stock power supply will not work as it can't power the hot end of the bed at the same time. Some control boards only trigger the bootloader when an update file. Oh yeah, this is for a different controller though, so it doesn't matter. Okay. You can't link. If you gotta link me something, do it on the Discord. 1 second here. Oh, here we go. So we got some D2F end stops. When you're down to focus. Okay, so I'll just print these off and I'll find some. I know I gotta find my D2Fs. I might have some in here, maybe in this drawer. I know I have a bunch. I just don't know where the hell I put them, because I bought a bunch, but I don't know where I put them. Yeah. Seriously, I bought a whole baggie of them at one point because I'm like, shit, I'm running low. And I don't know where I put said baggie of switches. Oh. Haha, there we go. Found them. Ah, they're the ones without the switch though. They might not work. Because they don't have the little... They only have the they don't have the arm. Shoot. I used to have like a whole bunch of like the cheap KW10 style ones, and I don't know where they went. Yeah, so I'll convert this to the micro switches, I guess, and we'll call it. So. Okay. Yep, so that's a viable. So we're gonna call it there, I think. Somebody link me something that doesn't exist about the MP Delta. Your link, who is it? Who is it here? N8, E7, blah, blah, blah. Your link doesn't work. If that's you, Nathan, it brings up this. So, am I giving away? I give away filament every night. I said we're done. I didn't say it's over. So what time is it? It's 11:40. I'll give you 5 minutes. If you haven't entered yet, link in the description. Every stream will give away a spool of filament. This stream is no other, or like no other. So, or like every other. I don't know. Go enter. Go back. Oh, now it's working. Is it a V1 or V2? I have no clue. I think it's a V1. But it's missing a button. Oh! I left the door open. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You doing okay? Oh. You say hi? Oh, old dog scritches. You got a gray whisker. All done? Okay, goodbye. Okay, look on the left. Look. Oh, homing failed. Sometimes homing fails. Yeah, this has nothing to do with what we're doing. This has nothing to do with this. They're all connected fine. So yeah, I'll just swap them out to the D2F ones. Hopefully it works. The only issue I may have is these ones. I'll just Amazon some switches. So I'll just swap them to mechanical switches and call it a day. So we'll just do that. Yay! That was fun. That was fun. I like these kind of troubleshooting, just kind of as we go. So the plan, I guess now, is I got to get the end stops working. So I'll just do that and get them working. I'll just print these things. I've got a replacement front piece here. So this goes here and will let us square it up. Hopefully. Yeah. There we go. It would help if this camera was actually looking at what the hell I was doing just there. So we got a replacement front piece. I can screw this together. So we're missing a bottom and a top, it looks like. Okay. So this power supply ain't gonna fit in there. The goal of this is to just have a plug. We'll just have a plug either coming out of this side. I guess it doesn't matter. It's a delta, but we'll have a plug coming out. Okay. And this will be powered off of whatever. So what we need to cram in the bottom here is, we got this, we need the screen. We need a screen on this because whatever we do with this, I want to preload it with a bunch of files so that if you're out in the open, you can just hit print from the screen. Okay. And then we got the controller. We got a Raspberry Pi 0. I'm going to swap it to a 0, not a 02 after we get input shaper done. And then we also need to put in a buck converter, a 24 volt to 12 volt buck converter. That way it doesn't matter what we plug it in here. Okay. Because it'll drop it down to 24 volts or to 12 volts. Okay. Because I want this to be able to run off 12 volts, which means it has to run off 12 volts. I can't put like a 24 volt thing and just run it, because you can't run it. A 24 volt heater at 12 volts is horrible. Same with the fans. So we have to be able to feed this 12 volt, but I want to be able to plug whatever I want into it to feed it. So So yeah. Yeah, we got it. It homed. It homed. Okay, cutoff for entries is right now. Copy all this. So while I'm copying all the names, just shout out to Polymaker. Every stream we give away a spool Polymaker filament. If you want to know more or purchase some Polymaker filament yourself, use the link in the description. It's an affiliate link, costs you nothing extra, and helps support the channel in the process. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. An extended bottom. Oh, okay. I'll check that out after. I don't want it. I'm trying to keep it as small as possible. I could put an extended bottom in. I don't think I need to though, because whatever is powering this is going to be external. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Yeah. Okay. Somebody give me a number between 5 and 10. 5 and 10. Go. Vex, check 99. Cheers. 8. That works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and spin. When you win, and you are gonna win, you'll get an email from me after the stream ends with a little form you fill out. Get your filament a couple days to a couple weeks, depending on where you live in the world. Joseph Barland. Joseph Barland. Let me pull you up here. Make sure you only entered once. You did. Congratulations. You will get an email from me after the stream ends. You fill out the form, you get some filament, get some printer chow. There we go. Awesome possum. Cool. Okay. I hope you had fun tonight. Probably gonna, I don't know what the plan is for the full year. I'm gonna try keep doing 3 streams a week, and I don't think it'll be an issue, but I may not be. I'll let you know in advance. Because I'm trying to do more video content, because I've kind of figured out the streaming over the last year. The streaming does great, but it actually is not great for growing the channel, unfortunately. Videos do that. Videos bring in new people who then watch the streams. So I might be switching it up. I don't know. We'll see. Play it by ear. But yeah, more videos this year. Today's video was the first real video. Last week's video was supposed to be today's video, but last week's video happened because, well, it's been a fun week. Has it been a fun week, folks? Has it been a fun week? Have you had an awesome week? I've had the most swell week. It's been great. Whiskey is very, very tasty and comforting. It has been an amazing week. My head hurts. My name is Taylor. It's January 14th, almost 15th, and I'm at home right now. Keep the bamboo door. Keep your bamboo. Okay, I'm gonna add that to the end. Cool. Okay, so wrapping it up, shout out to Polymaker for the filament we give away every stream. Go check them out. Links in the description. A few other links down there. Affiliate links help support the channel. Also, for those that donated to the channel, became members of the channel, or gifted memberships to others, I thank you for continued support. You make this all possible. I would not be able to do it without that. And for everyone else, I hope you had a fun stream. I hope you learned something new. This was fun. We'll come back. I think this is going to be the when I don't have anything else to do project. We'll faff about with this, and we'll figure out what to do with it. So yeah, I'm going to end it there. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. Keep your bamboo doors closed. And bye. Cheers. Goodbye. See you on Tuesday.